When a motorbike, you see a motorbike pulling a tractor, the motorbike is functioning beyond installed capacity. And I will tell you how this grace came about. The next thing is divine input for comparative advantage. Malthus' theory in economics says that nations and individuals to function in their areas of comparative advantage. Grace is that thing that God puts in you that is not in this person. That makes you function in a unique way different from this person. And this person functions in a unique way different from you, so that there will be no jealousy. No person can complain. A stammerer, you know a stammerer? A stutterer. You know stutterer? You know a stutterer? The stammer. Doctor poking. A stammerer or a stutterer cannot be an announcer. He cannot be a hawker. In Africa we hawk. Come and buy plantain. Or in Africa we have bus conductors. Oshodi. A stammerer cannot say, Oshodi. The bus will have passed before the passengers will hear what he's saying. Is that true? But ma'am, do you know that when a stammerer is singing, he doesn't stammer?
Yes. There's a movie called The King's Speech.
Yes.
Where that happened.
Yes, the King of England, somebody from Australia, trained him how to speak.
By singing.
You see, when you sing as a stammerer, you don't stutter. You don't stammer. Because there is that grace in him to worship. Stand up, please stand up. Tell somebody, say, don't look at me like that. If you are taller than me, I'm shorter than you. If you are fairer than me, I'm darker than you. If you are fatter than me, I'm thinner than you. If you are more handsome than me, I'm uglier than you. Tell your neighbor you cannot be better than me in all aspects. Are we still together here? Are you learning about grace? There's a comparative advantage. You see? And listen, please sit down. When you are you might know how to cook very well. She might know how to sew very well. She might know how to weave very well. God has distributed these different graces so that each of us will learn how to appreciate Him and learn how to build on our graces. You don't understand me? Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Cocoa doesn't grow in Switzerland. But the production of chocolate is in Switzerland.
Yes.
So, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Brazil, Nigeria, they have a comparative advantage, a grace of cocoa. Then Switzerland, United States, or wherever they produce chocolate, Switzerland, they have the grace of production. But the problem with the black man is that we don't have enough grace to produce. We are more of consumers. I can say this, somebody else can tell you this truth. When I want to talk about economic dominance, one of these days, I'll come to share with you how you can be rich, what has made me rich. So, what is it that you have that I don't have? What is it that she knows that you don't know? I got to preach in a place for one of my friends, Chidi Okorafor. He will preach and preach and preach and people will start crying. But when I come, I make them laugh. And so, he can't overwhelm me. Are you with me here? The problem that society has done is that society has set some standards that is used to measure every person. I measure myself by my own standards. If you keep allowing society to determine your level of excellence and how you should excel, you will never dominate them. It requires a contrarian. Contrarian means a thinking that comes from the other direction. You must think differently. And what is not identified, whose value is not identified, will be abused. If I don't identify the purpose and the value of the microphone, I will abuse it. I will use it to drum. I will use it to pound. The reason most of you have not done well in life is that you compare yourselves with people that are not your standards. Oh, you must be a slim lady before you are beautiful. No. And so we're going to be asking God, what areas in my life do I have a comparative advantage? The day you find it, brethren, no man can match up with you. The next thing is a grace is the presence of God in you that creates the difference. Moses told God that if you will not go with me, with us, how will men know that we are different? Grace is the presence of God. When that tree that Moses saw that was burning with fire and was not consumed, Moses was seeing other trees. Do you understand me? No? Do you understand me? You understand? Yes. Moses was seeing other trees. But what attracted him was a tree that had a radiance, a luminance, a glow, and was not consumed. What you need is not really prayers. What you need is not really money. What you need is not really healing. What you need is the presence of God. Amen. But listen, no, you don't understand.
God doing it by himself.
Listen. If Barack Obama is to visit this church, this environment will change. This is a black Kenyan with ears like satellite dish. We'll come to that later. But it's the American president. 2 weeks before he will come here, the CIA and all the agencies of America will be in this town. They will virtually seize this town. Am I talking to somebody? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Your movement will be curtailed because Barack has come. The car he will drive, he will bring it. The food he will eat, he will bring it. The water he will drink, he will bring it. The plane he will enter will come. So when Barack comes into this environment, even if the Australian president has been coming here, prime minister has been coming here, the coming of Barack Obama creates a difference.
Yep.
You're right.
Am I right?
Yes.
Now let me give you another example. Listen very carefully. Do you know mad people have grace?
Yes.
You are from Africa. Have you seen a madman with malaria?
No.
Have you seen a lazy madman before? There's no lazy mad person. Even in old age, you'll see a mad person. Have you seen a mad woman that is pregnant? Yes.
Yes.
How does she go into labor without antenatal care? Have you seen a mad woman in labor? Where is the midwife? Have you ever seen a mad woman that had cesarean section to deliver?
No.
So if madness, the devil in an individual, some of the villages you come from, there are mad people who have been there years back and they are still alive and old. Mad people don't cough. Mad people don't have diarrhea. They eat from the dustbin. But you drink bottled water, as good as Australian water is, you drink bottled water and you still fall sick. If the presence of madness can create a difference in a mad person, oh God, the presence of God in you should create a difference. Are you understanding me? Why Joseph was able to dominate when he entered Potiphar's house, the vegetables in the farm started undergoing chromosomal engineering. They became DMO, divinely modified organisms. You are not schooled in Australia. I don't know if you understand. You are not properly schooled in Australia.
Even they are working on their teachers now.
You don't seem to understand this man from Africa. You have GMO, but you also have DMO. The flock of Laban, when the presence of God in Jacob came in contact with them during mating, there was DMO. Yeah. Now listen carefully. I am AS. My wife is AS. We don't have sickness. There's a disease in Africa called sickle cell anemia. If you are AS and AS, you marry, there's 25% possibility you have sickness. I am AS. My wife is AS. But genetics was suspended. I don't have sickness. What heals cancer is the presence of God. What heals diabetes is the presence of God. It's not the guest preacher. He's the one that makes the difference. Anywhere Joseph entered, there was a change. It was because he moved with the presence of God.
Oh my God, thank God I'm Joseph.
And listen, until you move with this consciousness, you can never dominate.
Yes, sir.
Are you still with me here?
Yes, sir.
So grace is the presence that makes the difference. The presence of God in you that makes the difference. Now, grace is the presence of God in you that makes people question you. How manage? How did you accomplish this? Is this not Jesus, the son of Joseph, whose brothers we know and the sisters are with us? How did he come to acquire this knowledge? Brethren, listen. Until people question your achievement, you are not dealing with grace.
Thank you, Jesus.
You are dealing with effort.
Thank you, Jesus.
What you can achieve with your degree is not grace. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Now I want to make you know one thing. When 2 times 2 is not equal to 4, 2 multiplied by 2 is supposed to be equal to 4. When 2 multiplied by 2 becomes more than 4, know that grace is at work. Did you hear me well, sir? You heard me well?
Yes, sir.
I slept in somebody's house a few days back. Just sleeping in his house, agreeing to sleep in his house. He even put me in a hotel. That's a big house. He put me in a hotel. To sleep, just sleeping in his house, he gave me $3,500.
My God.
How many days will it take you to work that in Australia?
Grace. That one is the happy hour.
Just 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Somebody raised up and said, Jehovah, I need grace.
God, I need grace. Jehovah, I need grace.
must say, God, I didn't come here to work.
God, I didn't come here to work.
I need grace. Because I hear Africans in Europe talk about job. Are you a slave? Job. My friends that went to America with their wives, they are now divorced. Job. My son went to America to work. My son became a millionaire at 22. He had his own company while in the university. But he just wanted to go to America to work as he's doing his masters in Europe. What kind of life is that? How long will you live? And I came here to prophesy upon you that the mentality of work is over. Grace is coming. Somebody say amen. Now listen, let me tell you why grace is coming. You see this suit I'm wearing? A young man gave me 19 pieces of this suit. Let me tell you about grace. Everything I'm wearing apart from this tie, I didn't buy. So I'm clothed by grace. It's possible that God will clothe you with glory. Why did a donkey entering Jerusalem have people place cloth on the ground for him to step on? Donkey. Grace, the presence of Christ on a donkey. Why are you looking at me like that? Ma'am, a donkey. Imagine a donkey coming and you remove your dress. Just put your... They were not Africans. So you might say that their clothes are old. These were Jewish people. My sister, I have stopped laboring. I work more than most of you here, but I work under grace. This young man, after he gave me this suit, I prayed for him in Area Market. He sold 1,200 pieces the same day. There was commotion in the market. This young man, after he gave me this suit, he was in somebody was laughing and making some two Nigerians went to China and were discussing and they were laughing, and the Chinese woman asked them, what are you discussing? Oh, they said it's Dobitex, that the way he sells his things, they wonder how he manages to sell. And the woman said, so he sells a lot? He said, yes. He said, okay. The woman called Dobitex. Dobitex, I hear that you sell a lot. He said, yes, I sell a lot. He said, I'm going to send you one container. Sell, return my money. That container is about $250,000 of clothes. The woman called again, I'm sending 5. In 1 year, the woman sent 24 containers. The boy did not invest his money. He sold them, returned the money, and then he made his profit. He built a house, 5 floors, with 10 flats in 10 months. You know his qualification? Primary 6. I don't know what you call that in Africa. Primary 6. Yes. But you know his wife? His wife has a master's degree. Grace, primary 6, marrying masters. It's grace. Tell anybody, don't look at me like that. What I'm going to become, it's not going to be according to your evaluation. It's not according to your impression. It's by grace.
It's by grace.
Israel is 0.05% of the total land mass of the Middle East. But the whole Arab nations and their wealth and their military cannot overwhelm Israel. And their God is our God. Are you listening to me here?
Yes, Daddy.
Your minds are still far from me.